redesign is working.
And we're moving. Go outside pieces.
It was a very big success.
So the Logos Theater staff and creative team are no strangers to challenges, and this trip to DC is also a wonderful challenge for us to think through The Horse and His Boy in a new and creative way.
This is the second week of rehearsals.
Today we are working on Erebus' story.
It was a very big success. These new changers are absolutely amazing.
Way to go, guys. We're getting in some practice even while we're waiting backstage. We are practicing the timing with the hooves. That's really the biggest thing. You have to be in the puppet to be able to feel the timing with your partner. So we're getting some practice backstage, getting some practice on stage, and then later today we're going to have a whole puppeteer practice.
We're working on scene changes right now.
We're actually flipping some perspectives sometimes where Erebus has to run to a certain place on the stage and all the scenery needs to move as it would have moved on our turntable.
Instead of just sitting there and riding the turntable, we're now holding and like scooting, like doing many little steps to move around.
Have to focus a little bit more on the technical side and to make sure we stay centered, spaced appropriately, and make sure it looks good from the audience perspective.
All these different things that you work together, and sometimes the challenge makes you think of something that you would have never thought of before.
You see, darling, it's a new one!
The crossing with Lazzaroli is extra crazy because not only does the crowd have to look like a crowd, stay nicely spread apart, but look like it's also random, then we mix in slow motion. So there's slow motion going on in the middle of regular motion while still trying to look purposeful.
We're like 4 scenes into second half, and it's going really good.
Right now I'm teaching all of the Colorman men their makeup looks, and they're all doing very well. So today is wig day, so we're washing and then brushing out, styling all of our wigs, and then we were starting off with wig fittings.
Looking good. Looking really good. This is High King Peter for Horse and His Boy. Right now I'm cutting out all the pieces. The finished product has to be ready by the end of the week.
One of our graphics guys, Jerry, drew this up, did a full sketch and 3D render. I'm actually tracing out the rough pattern I want for the detail embossing on the front so I can try and match up the way I want the pattern to look. And I'll cut that out of another piece of foam, and then I'll give us a built-out look for a very 3D design looking armor.
We did this part with a dark, it's almost a black and a gray mix, so that on stage we'll have like this popping effect.
We're waiting for the gold to dry. We can do a second coat. It is looking sweet. I'm really excited to see it.
You have several different challenges, and sometimes it works, and then sometimes you look at it and say, that's actually a little bit too distracting.
So there is 2 different lions that we use in the play. There's the larger Aslan one, and there's a smaller one that we affectionately call it Scrappy.
Right now we're trying to get our smaller lion, Scrappy, to be able to scratch Erebus on the back of Wind during the chase. So just the logistics of figuring that out will be to get up high enough to scratch Erebus before she goes and falls behind Bree.
We all have to be in sync completely with each other. So when it comes to timing, when it comes to body position, when it comes to our height, we tried a bunch of different styles.
All right, here we go. Ready? We're going to try it from, let's actually just start from when you enter.
Ways that we were going to jump, whether we were going to jump on a rock, whether we were going to jump on a dune.
The platform coming out like that and stopping, I just don't know if it's going to
Try that.
Trial and error, trial and error, trial and error.
A lot of adrenaline, just gonna keep pushing through this.
It's been a tiring process to work through, but I think we've come up with something that will really work and really sell it.
You've got to think outside the box. You've got to work together as a team, not look at the obstacles as obstacles, but more detours to get you to the ultimate product.
It's been very rewarding to see the end product.
That jump and hit and everything was the best we've done. So good. It's been an amazing journey for us to be able to take The Horse and His Boy, redesign those sets, redesign every scene's blocking. The play is now finished, and now it's about all the logistical things around that play to make sure that it's smooth and ready to go, and we open strong in DC. We're going to be tearing it all down.
We are down to the wire.
Getting ready to take it up to DC in January.